Travel restrictions are easing up, but I have a proposition for you. Instead of checking out flights going out of the city, have you considered just driving a couple of hours out of Metro Manila? Let's say Batangas. Batangas is wildly popular but definitely underrated. Let me take you on a trip to discover 100-year-old structures, organic farms, and amazing accommodations. It was nice to be able to just go out again after a long period of staying at home. I just needed to travel smarter and safer. This is Monte Maria, a pilgrimage center. I heard it's 422 steps going up, so you have to have a strong faith and strong knees as well. It takes 422 steps to go up. We are at step 21. If you have the fortitude and the strength to go up the 422 steps, you are greeted with this wonderful, beautiful vista. But who am I kidding? It's only the third floor. So if you're ever in the Lobo vicinity, this is a must to visit. This is the rice terraces of Ibana, and it's wonderful. It's majestic. It brings me back to my childhood, really. You know, I grew up in a place called Ibana in Taguig, and at the back of our house, we'd always play during the summer in the rice fields when they would dry up. I hope the farmers can sustain this with the amount of tourists coming in and balance it with their planting and farming of rice. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me be honest with you. When I think of Pasalubong Center, I think of sari-sari store. But not in this case. Look at this aesthetic. Look at the feel. You have wood, you have black concrete. It's just beautiful. It makes you want to stay here and just grab a cup of coffee and maybe toasted pastillas. So this is the hike towards the falls. Whew. I am just happy to be outdoors. We were up early the next day, and the cool Batangas air on my face on the rainy beach was a welcome feeling. The Malabrigo Lighthouse is an outstanding piece of architecture from the Spanish colonial times. This structure is more than 100 years old. To this day, it still serves its purpose as a beacon to the sea vessels using the Verde Island Passage. We are at Moka Family Farm Learning Center. They grow produce, and if you call ahead, provide a farm-to-table lunch experience. More importantly, they teach young students the science and skill of agriculture at absolutely no cost. The next destination was Chad's Nature Farm. They grew vegetables, fruits, and mushrooms. Like Moka, it's also a center for learning about agriculture and livestock. Milea Bee Farm capped off our itinerary for the day. It's a great place to take kids to learn about bees and the ecosystem. You get to try honey out of the comb too. So we are tasting the honey from the beehive. Take note, these are Italian bees. They're a bit more aggressive. Okay, nobody panic, guys. this. I'm sorry, bees. Fresh from the beehive. I cannot stress enough the value of following safety protocols when traveling. Wear a mask and a shield when necessary, and do not underestimate the value of social distancing and contact tracing. And so for the last leg of our trip, we find ourselves in Solitude Acacia in Anilao, Batangas. Solitude Acacia is a haven for divers because of its proximity to the Verde Island Passage, which is a center of marine biodiversity of the world. But even if you don't dive, it's just a great place to chill and relax, to get out of the city. Being on this trip for the past 3 days, meeting a lot of people, and just enjoying the great outdoors, sun, sea, and surf, the whole shebang, grabe, sobra nakakamiss mag-travel. We're all slowly adjusting to new things around us. It's in our nature as humans. But we've adapted before. We will for sure adapt now.